9 a.m. Is it 3 of you tonight?
Yes.
And the sticker? And you are going to be able to put this, the one that says ticket, right inside the door prize. Okay? Okay. Why don't you take them? Okay, you guys bring this
So nice of you all to come out tonight. I know it's a beautiful night, and that's always an issue. We had over 100 people pre-registered, and we're still thinking that people will still come in. They're still just rushing to get here, you know, and bucking the traffic and so forth. So we thank you all for being here this evening. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Is anybody here want to come to have fun? Anybody? Yeah. Well, that's good, because then you're in the right place, because we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. My name is Marsha Picard, and I work for an organization called Partners for a Healthier Community. We work in the Greater Fall River area. We do lots of things with the schools, and this is one of the things that we do. And we were very, very, very much looking forward to coming to Macomber School tonight, and I'm so glad. This is the first one that we've ever done at this school. So we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. What we're going to do is explain the process and how we're going to walk you through the evening. When you came in, each one of your family members got a colored dot. If it all worked the way it was supposed to, your whole family got the same color, which means you're going to be working together, okay? So if you're yellow, you're going to work with all the people who have yellow dots. If you have a green dot, you're going to work with all the people who have green dots. And if you're pink, then you're working with the people that have pink dots. There are 3 stations that we have set up this evening. One clearly is the resource station that's right here. We have representatives from 19 different agencies that serve people in the Greater Fall River area. Lots of good information. And I'm thinking some of them have freebies to give away, which is always kind of fun. So you'll go out with the free things as well as some nice information. When you are at this station, what we ask you to do is to go to any table you want in any order you want. I think a mindset usually is we start here, we all go in a line, and everybody's waiting. You don't need to do that. You can go to any table you want in any order you want. Around the corner into the first classroom on the right that's down the hall, and students, I'm going to ask you to help mom, dad, grandma, grandfather, whoever's with you this evening, to get you down to that classroom. You're going to have some fun in there. I'm not going to tell you what you're doing in there. That'll be a surprise. Out in the lobby, this is the station where I want to see everybody involved. I remind you, this is a family fun night. That means everybody in the family is doing what we're going to be doing out there. You're going to be doing some working out, but you're not going to be doing calisthenics or something that's going to be awkward for you. You're going to have a lot of fun out in that station. So again, we have 3 stations. When you came in this evening, if everything worked as it was supposed to at the front desk, each family should have gotten 1 free door prize ticket. So get your ticket. Half of that ticket should have gone in the box out there. At the end, you're all going to be coming back into this room. When we divide you, you're going to be at each station for a 20-minute period of time. So you'll be here for 20 minutes, you'll be in the classroom for 20 minutes, you'll be in the lobby for 20 minutes. You'll be rotating at 20-minute intervals, and I will tell you when we're going to be doing that rotation. At the end of the 3 20-minute segments, at 20 past 7, you're all going to want to come back here, because that's when we're going to do the door prize drawing. And the door prize drawing are for those 10 bags of groceries that we have up here. Lots of good things in there. We've got, what have we got? We've got peanut butter, we've got oatmeal, we've got salsa, we've got apples, we've got carrots, we've got eggs, we've got, yes, you have to be careful about who comes up to get them, because there's going to be eggs in there. We have a whole lot of perishables that are in there. We've got cheese and carrots in there, and pita bread that's going to go on the top that we don't want to mush right now. But yes, 10 lucky families are going to go home with bags of groceries. You have to be here to win, because if you recollect, when you put your door prize ticket in the box, you did not put your name on the back of it. It's just the number. So if you're not here and we call your number, we're going to call another number. Okay? So no follow-up there. So we're going to stick very close to the schedule that we said. We're going to stick exactly to the schedule we said. Here we go. Let's see. Let's have everyone that has a green dot is going to stay here in the resource room. Everyone that has a yellow dot is going to go down the hallway to the first classroom on the right. Everyone who has a pink dot is going to go out in the lobby. Ready, set, go!
We'll work our way down.
Again, those of you who have green dots, you can get up and go to any of the tables again in any order you want. Lots of really good information as well as nice giveaways. So please stay here.
Lavender?
Yeah, I gotta get over here and I'll follow you.
All right. Here, step down. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. My name is Sue. This is the fitness portion of Family Fun Night, and basically the goal here is to show you a fun, free way to have to exercise, burn some calories, and have some fun with your kids. All right. So we're going to do a little bit of dancing. The first song that we're going to do, it's pretty simple. It's going to tell you to slide to the left, you slide to the left. It's going to tell you to slide to the right, you slide to the right. It's going to tell you one foot, you're on the right, you're going to do that. So you're basically just following the steps. All right, so if we can have, starting facing this way.
One hop this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross. Chop, chop, real smooth. Let's go to work. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 2 hops this time. 2 hops this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Come on, baby. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Reverse, reverse. Reverse, reverse. Chop, chop now, y'all. Chop, chop again.
I'll make sure I'll give them all to you when I get home. Oh my goodness.
Hello. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm Emily. I'm the wellness director at the Fall River Y. You guys have seen the new facility?
I have it.
We built it's our new where? Oh, the Fall River Y.
Yes, no, maybe some of it applies. She's not doing anything before she gets home. Oh, no, not at all. My name will be nice. I like the haircut, too. Isn't it? I think it's great, too.
And when September rolls around, I'll give you a call. Okay? All right? And then you get a nice book to read to the children.
Hold on, ready? 1, 2, 3. Woo! Got it. Thank you so much. That's funny. Okay. Also, if you're a vegetarian and you have like tofu, would be an excellent choice. It's made from soybeans and it takes on the flavor of anything. So you can buy it right in the grocery store in the packages in the vegetable section. Just press the water out of it, and then you can mix it with like soy sauce. You can put it inside of soups. You can saute it. Anything. It tastes just like eggs. So if you mix it like vegetables, it tastes like scrambled eggs, basically. Yes. Go ahead, tell me. You don't like getting your shoes wet, so what do you do? Oh, you jump on Alright, so we all do stuff that's free, fun, exercise, as opposed to just having to go to the gym. So for this portion, it's still dance. You don't need any, you don't need to go to a dance school to do it. This one's going to be fun. So basically, my point is your turn. Alright? Are you ready? Alright! Think of it that way. Protein first, always when you go to cook, and then you can either pick just a fast carb with it, or you could do a protein with a fast carb and a slow carb, or you can do a protein with 3 slow carbs. So when you eat a hot dog in a bun, what do you have? a fast carb, and a fat. So how can you make that a fat burning meal? What would you add to it? If you have a fast carb, so you have the hot dog, and we'll say the bun. So you have a fast carb and a fat. What do you need to add? You need to add protein to it. How many fast carbs are there? There's a top bun and a bottom bun. 2 fast carbs, so already right there, you're out of a fat burning meal. So you can take one of the buns off and just eat a hamburger and a half a bun with the lettuce and the tomato, right? Because there's your slow carbs. And you can put mayonnaise and cheese on it. Pick one. Either the mayonnaise or the cheese. I'm going for the cheese. Okay? Or you can, because now if you want to have french fries with it, you can't have the bun and french fries. You got 2 fast carbs. You got to pick. Do I want the bread or the french fries more? I'm going with the french fries. So I'm going to have french fries, and I'm going to do like lettuce with a cheeseburger with cheese on it and tomatoes, and you could have a salad on the side because that's your free food. So it makes sense when you think about it that way. If you're eating too many carbs all at once, you're going to send yourself into fat storage. You're not really doing much good for your body. And pace yourself out 2-3 hours a day. You ready? Apple twist.
Apple twist.
Basketball. Carrot sticks. To dip, dip, dip. Dip, dip, dip. Exercise. Exercise. Stay fit, fit, fit. Stay fit, fit, fit. Break, smash. Break, smash. Hula hoops. Hula hoops. Ice skating. Ice skating. Jumping jacks. Jumping jacks. Oh yeah, jumping jacks. Oh yeah. Kickboxing. Kickboxing. Knee lifts. Knee lifts. Let's move, move, move. Let's move, move, move. Noodle soup. Noodle soup. Olympic swim. Olympic swim. I can cheat. Power up. Power up. Rest. Rest. That's a good one, right, Karen?
Like that one.
Stretch up. Touch your toes. Untie your shoes. Vegetables. Vegetables. On a whole wheat wrap. On a whole wheat wrap.
Twice that. A little bit more than that. 53. Whoa, that's a lot. Here, feel it. Let's feel the weight of that. Yeah? Look at that. So, okay, do you know what this is? Soda. All right. How many spoons of sugar do you think are in that? You're so close, 53. Can you believe that this much sugar is in this?
Wow, you need to show that to my husband when he comes around in a while. That's crazy.
So, what we're doing here today is we're talking about sugar because we're learning that there's some real health problems that we didn't really know about before, including diabetes, which is something that happens to your body that makes it really unhealthy. And also, there's an Alzheimer's that comes from a lot of sugar.
Really?
Yeah, so it actually affects the way that you think, and it's very addictive. So whereas it tastes great. Nobody can deny that it's got this great taste. It's in everything, and we love it. But I recommend that even though it tastes good, that you try to drink more water because you'll get more energy than you'd ever thought possible. If you like the fizzy part, they make a sparkling water too. Okay, you can put little fruit in there, little ice cubes, and have some fun.
Hey guys, perfect timing.
All right.
Hey hon, come here. We were just learning about something. Come on over.
Hey, we were doing a guessing game over here.
Yes, so guess how many.
First guess. Oh, what do you think that is?
Hi
Sugar.
there, how
All right.
are you?
How many
Good, nice
spoons
to
in
see
your
you.
cereal? How many spoons of sugar is that?
100.
Oh, half that. 53. All right.
There's 53 in there. How many do you think are in there?
100.
No, 53.
Come on, that much sugar is in
So there's that much
Wow,
sugar
really?
in every ball.
See, I
That's
told
exactly
you.
right. And this table here, we're trying to recommend to people, obviously to have less sugar. I mean, it'd be great if we could, it's in everything. It's really hard to get rid of it, right? But it's leading to a lot of health issues they're finding out. They're saying that it's basically where, this might be over their heads, but like, whereas the epidemic of AIDS was in the early 90s, diabetes is now
Right.
because of sugar, because we got rid of all of the fat in our foods, and it started tasting like cardboard. So what did they do? They added
Yeah, yeah.
sugar, and that's like exactly when we started to see like obesity epidemic.
But it's the
I can't believe
diabetes
there's
and
that much sugar in
Alzheimer's.
that.
It's crazy,
Yeah.
right? And it's also so other than
I think they've never had soda.
Yeah,
really?
no, they don't drink
No?
soda.
Oh,
No,
never.
the girls
Like,
don't drink
great.
soda. No.
That's great.
We do, and I don't drink that much.
Once
We
in a
drink
while,
more
you
than-
give me a little soda.
Okay, that's not true. You tried it like 3 times in your whole life and you're 10 years old.
Yeah.
And twice was at school, like root beer floats and Sprite.
Yeah, they don't
7 Up
drink
sodas. They don't drink soda, yeah.
So alternatives are wonderful.
Yeah.
If you love the bubbles of soda, I mean, I know it's at first you're like, well, that's not sweet at all, like a carbonated
yeah,
soda.
it's what you used to.
But if you put in like frozen fruit in the ice cubes, it's actually kind of cool. It melts in there and you get a little fruit at the end. And we also recommend there's this whole the low-fat craze. You know, like everyone's like, oh, low fat. Believe it or not, I mean.
Yeah, they just substituted with something else, right? Yeah, they
So
just
that
substituted.
is actually it was recently stated by these dietitians. I don't know the exact name of the association, but they said saturated fat is not the problem. This whole thing that we've been describing is not it. It's actually sugar.
You're welcome.
Cha-cha again. Cha-cha now, y'all. Cha-cha again. Turn it out. Turn it out.
It's turn.
Take it back now, y'all. Right foot, let's start. Left foot, let's start. 6 hops this time. 3, 4, 5, 6. Right foot, let's start. Left foot, let's start. Right foot, 2 stomps. Left foot, 2 stomps. Crisscross.
Hey, we're going for seafood for these meal plans. All right, fish. Okay, who's gonna come pick a fast card to go with our fish? Come on up. So you get to pick anything from here. Anything from here to go with fish. What is gonna be yummy delicious with our fish? Dude, little chef's in the making here. What will she pick? Fish. What's gonna taste good with fish? French fries! Okay, this is awesome. Pie. Always. So let me play it to you like this. You decide you're gonna have fish and chips for dinner. How many fast carbs do you have on that plate? Fried fish and chips. 2. You're right, because the batter that's on the fish counts as a fast carb. So do you want to eat French fries with the fried fish? No, you pick one. You can't have both. Which one do you want more? If you want the French fries more, you're going for grilled fish. If you want the breading on the fish more, you're going for a salad with your fish. Does it make sense? You want to keep yourself in fat burning mode. Okay. All right, so we're going to have grilled fish with French fries. And what are we going to do for a slow carb? Who's going to pick? Come on up. Anything from here to go with our French fries and our grilled fish. Anything. Beans, broccoli.
Green bean. Pepper.
A pepper. This is how I get my workout in. All right, good job. Nice job. This reminds me of a Portuguese steak plate, doesn't it? This could be like the hot pepper, and we can put some olive oil on it, and we can fry it up a little bit, right? Get that little brown, that charcoal flavor on it, and put it right on top of our fish. And what can we add as a free food?
Celery.
Yes?
Celery.
Celery? You're gonna have celery sticks? Okay. These green celery sticks. We're gonna eat that whole bushel of celery, because we can, because we're like rabbits.
How long is it? I mean, I usually work with my fitness organization, so we do brochures all over the greater Boston area.
Oh, come September.
Oh, okay.
One more guess. What's kind of like salt but sweeter? You find it. It's what's another white? You find it in candy. Yes, perfect. All right. Do you eat cereal? So with a little spoon. How many spoons? How many teaspoons of sugar do you think that is? You can hold it if you want. Feel the weight of it.
It's a lot of teaspoons, man.
Way up.
Add a couple zeros on that.
It's. Do you want me to tell you, or do you want to keep guessing? Half of that, 53. Well, 50 is half of that, but then I added on 3. And now, what's this? This is something you find in the store that you might have tried before. It's also a sweet drink with bubbles. I got that here.
You've never tried that before. It's soda.
Oh, really?
Nope, never had soda.
Oh, good for you.
To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 5 hops this time. Right foot, let's stop. Left foot, let's stop. Right foot again. Left foot again. Right foot, let's stop. Left foot, let's stop. Freeze! Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all. Check it out, y'all. How low can you go? Can you go down low? All the way to the bottom? How low can you go? Can you bring it to the top? Like you never stop? Can you bring it to the top? 1 hop. Right foot down. Left foot down, y'all. Chop, chop, real smooth.
Perfect. All right, this is an interesting one. Let's discuss, okay? So she picked ice cream. Ice cream's a fast carb, so you don't want to eat ice cream by itself. So you're like, okay, I'm gonna have some fish as my protein. So eat the fish first, so you get the protein, and immediately after you have the ice cream with it. Believe it or not, that's a fat burning meal. So you get a half a cup of ice cream with your 4 ounces of fish, whatever fish, it's gonna be grilled fish. So you could put like a little bit of olive oil on top of it. You could put butter on top of it to cook your fish like that. Obviously, you want to eat something else besides fish and ice cream as your fat burning meal. So you could do a salad. So you could put your grilled, say this is salmon. So we grilled up the salmon with a little bit of butter or olive oil, whichever one you want to use for your fat, and then put it on top of your salad. And right after you eat your half a cup of ice cream with it. So now you just engaged your fast carb with your protein. You're not going to put your fish on top of your ice cream, I mean, unless you like that. But you're gonna eat them at the same time. You're not going to wait an hour, 2 hours after your dinner and then have your ice cream by itself. The whole idea is to make it a fat-burning meal. So have your protein, have your fish on top of your salad, and eat your ice cream with it. It's up to you if you want to take a bite of ice cream and swallow that and eat a scoop of your salad. However you want to do it, just make sure you eat your ice cream with your salad. Does it make sense? And that's going to keep you in fat burning mode, believe it or not, because all of this has to digest together. It's going to stabilize it. It's so exciting. You get to have ice cream with your dinner.
Disgusting.
What do you mean? Grilled salmon salad? It's delish. You'll appreciate that one. You don't like ice cream? If your mom told you had to eat your fish salad to get your ice cream, you'd do it. You'd be like... The next fat burning meal you can build, which is mostly the most popular one, is you get a protein, a fast carb, and a slow carb. So who wants to pick a protein? Come on. The little friend behind you, but you can come up next. Which one are you going to pick? You get to pick from here. Just tell me which one. Eggs, all right. Looks like some breakfast time. Okay, good lord, the eggs are stuck. Okay. We got eggs. We're going to pick a fast carb. Come on up. So you get to pick anything on here to go with your eggs. Anything on here. Just tell me which one and I'll get it for you. All right, she had a plan. Bananas. Okay, and now we get a slow carb. Come on up. Anything from this yellow one to go with our eggs and banana. Which one? Which one? Lemon. There's no lemon. Grapefruit. Okay, she's going for grapefruit. Here we go. There's your meal. So, we're going to have banana with grapefruit. So you could cut the grapefruit up and toss it inside of the banana right there, and you get like a little grapefruit banana salad. You get a fat, and coconut, believe it or not, is a fat. So you could put some shredded, let's say these are coconut. We'll flip it upside down. This is coconut. So we're going to put some shredded coconut on top of there. So now we got a tropical salad with our scrambled eggs. Yummers! But yeah, it's easy. The only fruits that are slow are strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, and grapefruit. Those are the 4 slows. All the other ones are fast. Here's the last fat-burning meal. You get protein and 3 slow carbs. So a protein and 3 of these. So who's going to pick the protein? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. What is she going to pick? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. What do you want to eat for? Okay, you can pick it. You're tall enough. Awesome. Okay. So we're going to have steak. What 3 slow carbs are we going to have with our steak? Come and pick one. Anything from here. Anything. Broccoli. All right. Broccoli's so popular. Sometimes I feel bad for the other vegetables. All right, you ready? What are you going to pick? Come on up. You get to pick one from here to go with our steak and our broccoli. Tell me which one. Beans! Nice pick. And nobody's picked beans all night. All right. And one more. Ready? Come on up. You got a plan? What's going? Oh, okay. You could do dessert. All right, up here, you get to pick a slow. I'll lift you up. Go for this slow. You want strawberries, green beans, pepper. Okay. Thank you. You picked pepper. Okay. All right. So we got steak, beans, broccoli, and pepper. What are we gonna make? It's like got a little Mexican feel to it. So you could do like black beans, chop up the peppers, saute them up with a little bit of olive oil or butter, however you want to do it. And you could, or you could just saute up the pepper by itself with the butter and put it on there, and then mix the broccoli in with the beans and do it that way. It's up to you, however you want to do it. You get condiments, so you could put a little bit of salsa in the side of the broccoli and the beans together, just a little bit. The great went on. So we basically bring that in about 10 minutes, having fun, exercise, singing, dancing, and having some fun with your family and friends. Hey, Mom. All right, hold on, one more thing. So when you exercise, what are some things that you should do to be healthy? No, before you run. And stretch. Do jumping jacks. And what else? Jumping jacks. No, before that. I got it. What is it? Drink water. And how much water should we be drinking?
Okay, is everybody back in? We've got anybody else out in the lobby? Can you please give them a hand for being here this evening? I tell you, you are all really, really good. I got everybody up there moving. As a matter of fact, I think I saw some people doing the jumping and so forth that have probably never done that before, and yet you laughing, was that you? So, no, you were all so good, you all got so involved with it. You should all be very proud of yourselves. I thought you did a fantastic job. Can we also give a nice big hand to Chef Jess, who I don't know if she can hear us from around the corner, but for Chef Jess. A lot of real good information. I mean, I haven't had my dinner tonight. I don't know about the rest of you, but she was making me very, very hungry. After the shrimp and the pineapple and all, it sounded really, really good. So it's a lot of good food that is good for you. So these family fun nights that we do, they are certainly meant to be for families. They are certainly meant to be fun, and they are certainly meant to be in the evening. But they are also supposed to be the opportunity for you to be learning some things and to, again, having some fun with your families. We did one a couple of months ago at one of the schools in Fall River, one of the very big schools, and we got an extraordinary turnout. We had about 400 people. The next day, the physical education teachers were asking the students what they liked about the evening. They said that they really liked the workout station. That's always fun. An awful lot of students said that they really enjoyed learning about nutrition, which I thought was great because that's the only sit-down part of the evening, and yet the children were saying they really enjoyed that. But you know what made me feel very, very good as somebody who has been involved in education and working with young people for a very, very long time? These are elementary school children who told the physical education teachers one of the things that they liked the very best about being there at the family fun night was being there with their families, which I thought was so nice. I mean, if a parent had told me I really enjoyed being with my children that evening, that's really nice. But when 5 and 6 and 7 and 8-year-olds are telling the teachers what they really liked about the evening was spending time with their family, that says an awful lot. It also says a lot for every single one of you adults who are with your children tonight, that you're spending some time with your family. So, children, what I'd like you to do is, can you give your moms and dads and the grown-ups who are here with you tonight a nice big hand for bringing you here? I think they're wonderful to do that. And let's do the reverse. Moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas. Let's give your children a big hand. So everybody's happy for everybody being here tonight. This is really great. Some of the things that you learned tonight about nutrition and fitness. Of all the reports and statistics that I've heard over the years, one of the things that I've heard recently that really disturbs me is the fact that if our children keep eating the way they are, that means the french fries and the hamburgers and the soda and all that stuff that's not good for you, and keep leading the sedentary lifestyle that they're leading. So they're going home, they're watching television, they're texting, they're on their computers, they're not getting the exercise that maybe we would have done when we were children, that theirs will be the first generation in history to have a shorter lifespan than the generation that precedes it. That's very, very disturbing. That's the bad news. The good news is you as adults, we as adults, have the opportunity to change all of that based on what they're eating and the exercise they're getting. So we need to look out for what it is we're buying for these children and the physical activity. And as you saw tonight, what Suzanne was doing, that was free, that was fun. You can do it at home. It doesn't cost a lot of money. You can take the stairs instead of taking the elevator. There are lots of things that you can do for physical activity that don't cost any money. You don't have to join a gym and have the fancy outfits and so forth. There are a lot of things you can do. So, we had a lot of fun. I hope you had a lot of fun. And again, I thank you all for being here. Now, door prizes. The door prize bags also include recipes for a breakfast, a lunch, a dinner, and a snack, courtesy of Chef Jess. And a lot of the ingredients that you will need to make those different recipes are in the bags. So when the winning people come up to pick up their bags, I need to remind or tell you up front, there is a dozen eggs in every single one of the bags. So please be very careful. Did I mention there are eggs in the bag? Please be very careful, okay? If you send up a child, make sure it is a strong child, okay? All right, now, I want to thank two people who have been so good about helping put this program on tonight. Nurse Tracy and Mr. P. Can we give them a nice big hand? They have been great. And because they have been so great, I'm going to ask them to do the drawing for the door prize number. Actually, I'm going to do it for 3 reasons. For one reason, they're great. For the second reason, I always like to have somebody from the school do the drawing because they know you. So they can say, oh, it's Susie's family or it's Johnny's family, and I don't know you. But the real reason I always tell people at these family fun nights that I have people from the school doing the drawing is because if Nurse Tracy and Mr. P does not pick your number, then it's not my fault. As we said at the beginning, you have to be here to win, so if we call a number and for some reason someone has left, we'll go on to another number. Okay? Here we go.
All right. Yeah, that's okay, because it's got the same number. The number is 0281. 028167. 167 is the last 3. Isn't that amazing? Okay, here's the next one. 028173. 173. Come on down. Yeah, nice job. And the next one is 028162. So the last 3 are 162. All right, Jake. And the next number 028088. 088. All right. 170. We have it? All right. And our last one, 028164. 164. Spencer. We want to thank all of you for coming.
We hope you had a great time.
Lots of words.
And
Never.
you can dance your way out to the parking lot.